Hi, I'm Corn-C, and today I am playing DEFCON again. Again against Max-Lony, and I am Europe, and he is, where is he? He's red, so he's Asia. It's going to be a tough one for me. I'm going to try something a little different this time, a sort of onion approach to the initial placement, in that I am going to start on the outside of the onion, the outside of the onion, the furthest out, are going to be two fleets of battleships, and behind those two fleets of battleships are going to be two fleets of aircraft carriers, and then behind those two fleets of aircraft carriers are going to be two fleets of submarines. The idea being that the submarines seem to be the things that you want to keep for the latest, for the last little bit, so I'm going to try and keep them alive by keeping them out of harm's way. So the battleships I want to fight first, and then with a bit of support from the carriers, but I want the carriers to be able to survive a bit longer into the game than they normally do for me. And then the subs are basically my backup, and maybe I'll pop one around here later on. And then the radar I pop on to basically extend out my view into possible enemies. So they're on the edge of my lands. How many have I got left? Two. Still got two radar stations left. So let's put one in Ireland, and let's put one in here, because I'm probably... Oh, can I put it down here? Yeah, down in Greece. Okay, so now my radar coverage should be reasonably good. Alright, and then the air bases are going to be behind them. Basically I want them close enough that the radar bases were there to take a view on my enemies. My bases I want to be a little bit behind them, the idea being that they can fly a little bit before having to launch. I don't want them to be... I want them to be flying as little time as possible over the enemy before they launch. If you have them at the very edge, then they fly out, because they have to fly for a bit before they can launch their missiles. So this is going to be quite difficult, actually. And maybe I can put one in there to try and defend the base, and then one left. Yeah. So they should hopefully be flying over my territory a bit before they start having to bomb. And then the silos, 6 silos, will be quite closely packed. The idea being, behind all the rest, they're my sort of central bit, because they're going to be in missile defense mode for a long time. They're going to be defending my... one left. So they're the center of the onion, as it were, defending my cities as much as possible. Okay, so there we're set up, and we've got DEFCON 4 in a few seconds. So we've sped up to 2. That's good. And let's see where everyone is. Okay, so we've got Trump carriers down here, missile silos, so we're going to attack those silos. This silo here, and this base here are going to get attacked very quickly by me. And in the meantime, my fleet's going to... I can't launch for DEFCON 3. I haven't got the traditional... Oh... How did he get his carriers up there? Oh, bloody hell. The Russian players got their carriers up there, so they're very strongly positioned, so I'm going to have to attack them very hard, very quickly as well. So, why don't we move that fleet up there? Because that was the wrong one. This is the one I want to move down. So those two fleets should fight with backup from here. Yep. This one is heading up here to try and deal with these. this one is going to go out here and try and deal with these. DEFCON 3 in a few seconds, and I can start launching my my attacks against with planes against these and these and these. Can I? DEFCON 3, yep. So when we hit DEFCON 3, I'm going to slow it down so I can start launching my attack. And let's slow it down. Okay, here we go. Launch my bombers against these, hopefully take them out. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, so now I also need to take these out. And if I can take out that, that would be hugely beneficial to me. So my bombers here are also going to try and take those out. And where's my others? So I've already got being attacked by here. 68 seconds. Here we go. Alright, so let's see how that goes. How's these fighting going? So no, there's no point because Max wants it to speed up now. I'll speed it up to 2 so we can see how we're going. Going okay against these Trump ships. These Michael Temmer. I actually should probably look up who Michael Temmer is. It's probably someone famous. Max chooses the names, and he tends to pick names of people who are reasonably well known. So I'm managing to defend these areas quite well. And my attacks against these bases here should hopefully start having some effect. I also need to deal with these ones as quickly as possible. Take that silo. See how this goes. You see, because they're attacking my ships and the like, and my planes pretty much straight away, which is bad news. Come on, launch! This one needs to launch. Launch quick before they shoot you down. Launch! Come on, it's only there. Ah! You know, that's the problem. They're not very good at shooting these things down, unfortunately. They are very good at shooting down my planes. Not so good at shooting down anything else. These guys really just aren't launching their missiles quickly enough. Look at this, they're right over the silo and they're not launching. Why aren't they launching? Why aren't they launching? That is just... Maybe they don't launch until DEFCON 1. That would explain why I keep losing my bombers, because I don't nuke them until 1. So their bombers just sit there and do nothing useless and just fly over. That would explain it. Why I keep doing very badly. Maybe next time I'm not going to launch my bombers until very near DEFCON 1 so they can actually launch. Because look at this! Look at this! They're flying right over the top, all the way from there, flying right over the top without launching their bombs. So clearly I've done something wrong here, because that is just either my mistake or the game's mistake, because that is really not very smart. Not very smart at all. Yeah. That, yeah, I've screwed this up. I've clearly screwed this up by using my bombers too early. I guess that I can only think that is why. This is my new tactics should work a lot better, and I've screwed it up. So what can we do from here? Can we send them home? Not before DEFCON 1, right? So yeah, okay. So it's definitely I've been stupid. But now they launched, so now you can launch. Now you can launch. Launch. It's DEFCON 1. Let's see some missiles going. Alright, so where have I got any bombers left? Have I totally screwed that up to the point that I have no bombers left? La 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 la. Oh, okay, I've got 5 bombers here. One more launch. 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them against that. And we're going here. One more launch. Attack that airbase. See, I've lost all my bombers on this fleet because I was an idiot. Okay, so what can we do now? We're DEFCON 1. Already blown all our bombers. Except for these ones, they're okay. They're gone. Come on, blow these damn things up. Blow up that silo, that's what I want. Disappointed in myself over that. I really should have done better. Yeah. So my plan has fallen apart because I didn't know the rules. That's always a problem. I think these are... Yeah, and these missiles have now started launching at me, so it's going to start being tough. So let's speed these things up a bit. I think we need to get through this game as quickly as possible because I've screwed this up. I have screwed this up royally. Why are these? Why is it? Why are these planes just sort of sitting there? I think that might be a bit of a... Okay, I got rid of one of the air bases. Can I get rid of this silo? Can I get rid of this silo? It's all breaking out up here. It's running a bit slow. Come on, Max, speed it up. I've messed this one up. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ah, airbase destroyed. I'm in a bad way now. Bad way. think I've taken that one out now. No bombers, no bombers. Oh, no, 2 bombers. Hey, and someone else, oh, yellow, South America is doing my help for me and taking out certain islands, so I've decided to hit this big city here with 8.3 million. Oh, Africa is being hit really hard. Probably Max. Alright, maybe we can start, start taking out these ones, the big cities here, try and get a little bit of, oh no, now I'm getting taken out, like someone is taking out my, my submarines. This is a bit of a disaster for me. But we fight on, trying to keep the dream of killing as many foreigners as possible alive. Now these carriers need to deal with these, so that my submarines can get through. Are they launching? Fighter launch mode, fighter launch mode. Fighter launch mode. Okay, so I think they're all going to do it. Hopefully they can get it done. So the fleet has been decimated before it even really got going. So that's not a good start. Did any of these bombers survive? Oh, 1 bomber survived. Well done. Where's New York? Not much there, not much there, not much there. I'm not sure, do these actually match real cities? Burlington, is that a big city? Whatever that city is. What does it say? Williamsport. Oh, there's New York. 2 million. I'm guessing that must have been hit a few times already. And we can launch our fighters. Yes. Okay, so those fighters did their job and they managed to get through most of that. So what are we looking at? What are we looking at? All bombers gone. All bombers gone. Missile base gone. Genocide, which means I think it's just a matter of killing as many people as you can, and I've killed very, very few. Okay, so let's see. Well, let's just go. Let's just rush to the end then. Wait, this one's got. Alright, only 2 ICBMs left. Alright, let's go out, see how many. See how many people we can take out. Aim for the big cities. big cities, 6.1 million. Oh yeah, everyone's launching now. Okay, let's see. Last one, I think. Have I lost? I think I may have even lost a silo. Ah, awful, 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 awful. Okay, so I think that's all of them. All my missiles gone. All my bombers gone. Oh no, wait! I've still got this fleet here. This fleet down here. Move this fleet down here. The idea being to cover this fleet here. Oh my god, look, I'm getting my silos nuked. So I'm barely even getting my missiles off. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, I'm not quite at the bottom, but I'm pretty close to the bottom. Okay, let's see what the range is. Probably enough to do a lot of damage to these cities. So let's launch off. Not even bothering to try and slow the game down now. Oh no, I need to move. Need to move closer. Well, it kept my carriers alive to the end of the game, which is a hell of a lot better than I normally do. I still have a lot of fighters to deal with little ships like this. So that's something. But other than that, this has been a little bit of a disaster for me. Still managed to get into the third, presumably because other people are doing even worse than me, or they haven't started their attacks yet. No, they haven't launched. Who's yellow? Well, why don't we attack yellow? They've been reasonably untouched by the look of it. We still seem to have a bit of time. And from here, if we go into the middle of the ocean, we should be able to launch off to both sets of countries and make our score a little bit more respectable. So here we go. Now there's big launches going on in Russia. Meisu is trying to raise things up a bit, raise their score up a bit. Hitting me quite badly. Now I haven't even got any planes left. I've got nothing. I'm completely open. Oh, we're at slow speed. Well, we're not in not in whew. Lots of attacks happening now. Who's yellow? Putin. Putin is getting is nuking a lot and attacking a lot. That's because South America and North America are exchanging nukes. My only hope is that people ignore me because they see how pathetic I am. But then I'm like, oh no, Madrid. Okay, these have to launch now. I have to go. No time left to where are the MRL? So I'm getting a bit of damage against these South American cities. They've obviously left them a little open, probably because they're busy launching missiles themselves. And that's it. I've used up all my missiles. So, yep, mid-table mediocrity for me. Let's see how it plays out. God, Max still has missiles to launch. He's done quite well there. Max speed. Well, we're on max speed now, so we're running through it. 30-minute game. I've learnt a bit. I've learnt a very important thing. Don't launch your bombers against installations until they're going to get there around about DEFCON 1. That's if you launch them before that, they're not going to. Oh, and I got an achievement, which is nice. And I'm out. I'm out of bed. Look, if you look in here, I've got 2 fighters. That's it. All the other installations in Europe have been destroyed, so I've just done incredibly badly. That's being annoying now, launching fighters into Brazil, but with no real effect. They can't do anything. It looks like everyone has run out of their guns, of their nukes. So finishing down in the bottom half, 61. Don't attack people with nukes until you're actually allowed to use nukes. I guess that's the whole point of DEFCON, the DEFCON structure, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got. I killed 61 million, therefore I get 61 points. And I lost 79, which is pretty bad. Max, well done, on the top. The biggest killer on the planet today. And also the biggest number of survivors. So he's won on both metrics. Oh, server shut down, so I can't tell him good game. I'll tell him on Steam chat. But yeah, that's it. Thank you and bye.